Hey guys, Carlo here. Welcome to the vlog. This is the channel where we talk about sneakers, life, and tech. And for this episode, I'm excited to bring you a review of one of the most affordable smartphones that you can get that doesn't have a notch, that delivers exceptional photos, and can do great gaming. This is my unboxing and review of the Huawei Y9S. Let's If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please make sure that you do so. We do constant giveaways here. In fact, we're giving away a sneaker of your choice in your size that we can buy from Commonwealth. So make sure that you hit that subscribe button, follow me on Instagram, join our Facebook community, and then click the link down below for the rest of the mechanics. The Huawei Y9S dropped today and it sells for 13,990 pesos. You can actually buy it from Lazada as well as Huawei stores. If you want to pick it up from Lazada, I will put a link down below in the description box and I will also pin it in the comment section. Now here's the question. Why should you consider the Y9S, especially if there are other smartphones in this price point that deliver almost the same specifications? Of course, I'm talking about the Realme 5 Pro and Xiaomi devices along the same line. Ultimately, it boils down to two things, which I will tackle in a bit, but for now, let's get to the unboxing. So as you guys can see, it comes in this Huawei white box, the print of the phone here up front, and it already actually emphasizes what is unique about the phone in this price range, and that is the absence of a notch. As you can see over here, it's almost all screen. In fact, it is 91% screen to body ratio. Why is that? Because they put a pop-up camera instead of that notch with the camera module at the front of the display. If you pop the box open, the phone isn't here anymore, obviously, because I actually took it out and I have been playing around with it. So it's actually here. I got it in the black colorway. There is like a breathing crystal, which is a mix of white, green, purple, and a myriad of other shades of those colors if you want that. This one is, black. You can't go wrong with black. Anyway, apart from the phone, it comes with a silicone case. It has a bunch of manuals. You have the charger, you have the USB-C cable, and you have earphones. In short, everything you need in the phone is already here because some smartphones actually ship without earphones, which can be annoying for people who are buying a smartphone for the first time or just expect earphones to be already inside phone boxes. One of the first reasons why you should consider purchasing a Huawei Y9S is simply the design. It looks stunning. If you take a look at the front, it doesn't have the notch, as I mentioned earlier. It has a gorgeous 6.59-inch Full HD display, which really brings out the life out of videos that you watch or games that you play. So if you're looking for generous real estate on your screen, this is one of the phones to look out for, especially in the 13,000 peso to 15,000 peso price category. Now, apparently, Huawei used some sort of like crystal layering process to be able to give it a high-end feel and look. The black version has 15 layers of glass or crystal, while the breathing crystal variant actually has like 21 layers of that. Now, I'm not privy nor am I too sure on how that process goes, but what I can tell you is that it feels amazing in hand. It feels great, and the fact that they put like slightly curved corners along the edges, slightly, not too much, it gives it better ergonomics for holding it when you are, like watching YouTube or going through your social feeds, going through Instagram or Facebook. Speaking of ergonomics, they didn't put the fingerprint sensor at the back of the phone, nor did they put it on the screen, which can be annoying because the screen fingerprint sensor usually, doesn't work 100% of the time. That has always been one of my gripes with the on-screen fingerprint sensor. What they did was they actually put it on the side button over here. So one press and it automatically turns your phone on and unlocks it, which is a great use of the button because you're actually cramming a lot of things into one simple feature that people are always using anyway. Another reason why you should consider picking up the Huawei Y9S is the triple camera setup that you have here at the back. You have a 48 megapixel primary shooter, you have an 8 megapixel ultra wide camera, and then a 2 megapixel depth sensor camera. Those three cameras combined allow for you to be able to take an amazing wide range of photos, be it, landscape or group shots, or if you want to take portrait shots with that creamy background at the back, or if you just want to take great photos while the overall environment is a bit dark. Now, you really can't underestimate the triple camera setup of the Huawei Y9S because if you take a look at some of the photos that I was able to take, this is a shot of the Megatech figure that I have from Quicks, one of my favorite artists. You can see the detail. It was able to capture it despite not having the optimal light condition. So you have the colors, you have the edges, they're pretty smooth, they're fine, so it's pretty good. Here's another shot, a close-up of one of my favorite Funko Pops, which is, I forgot his name. Was it Edmund? Or one of the Elric brothers, the guy with the armor. So you can see the metal sheen, the glow along the edges and near the face. You can see the detail of the cats. You can see the grains of the background as well as the foreground. So those little details captured by this camera despite not having the best light. You see another picture here of Naruto, a Funko Pop, him holding the Rasengan, about to jump forward and smash it into an opponent. Again, all of the details are pretty good. The color reproduction on point as well. You have over here a Balenciaga Triple S. This is the Track 2. This one, if you take a look, the colors are still there. The shadows are a bit pronounced, but not something that you can fix without a little editing on your Instagram account or on your phone. You have Vegeta over here, my favorite, of course, Dragon Ball Z character. This is my Majin Vegeta Chume high quality figure statue. So it's actually pretty big, and as you can see, everything from the way that the background blurs a little bit to how the figure and the hands are popped, to the details of his face and the edges of his hair, everything is on point on this shot. Here's another angle of Vegeta, slightly taken a little bit lower. You can take a look at the edges or on the details of the outfit that he's wearing. It's actually all there if you zoom in. Nothing gets lost too much. This is a wide angle version of that. So as you can see, a lot of the background is captured. So that's what I meant when you want versatility. If you want a tighter shot, you can do it. If you want shots that are low light, you can do it. If you want shots that have blurred background, you can do it. If you want shots that get the entire background plus your main subject, you can also do that with this camera. Another close-up shot, so just so you can see the comparison, this is the wide angle, this is the tighter version. You can already see how big of a difference the wide angle brings to the table. In terms of the front-facing camera, like what I mentioned earlier, it's not like something that you can find here as a notch. It's actually found on top of the device. So if you press the front-facing camera, the pop-up camera appears over here, and you can take whatever photos that you want to take with the phone. It has night photos, portrait, photo, and video, all with this small pop-up camera. Now, if you take a look at some of the sample shots that I have with the front-facing camera, this one is me with my face mask. So, by the way, guys, as you probably know if you live in the Philippines, the Taal volcano is spewing ash. So, as much as possible, try to wear face masks if you are going out. If you don't have a face mask, get a damp piece of cloth and put it on your mouth and nose to protect you from the ashes, because it can be bad for your respiratory system and your health. Okay, so just make sure to have a face mask on. So this shot I took in the corridor with not so good light. As you can see, the detail is still there. I think there's some sort of like beautification going on because my face is so much smoother on the photo. This one was taken with better lighting, and as you can see, even the background, the Christmas tree, the colors are there, the small details are there, and a lot of the other elements of the shot are preserved pretty well for a front-facing camera. Another thing that a lot of people do with their phones is they play Mobile Legends and they play games. So when it comes to gaming, there's no problem with this device. Combination of three things. You have the 6.59-inch display, which gives you a generous space to play your games in. You have the 2.2 gigahertz Kirin 710F processor paired with the 6 gigabytes of RAM that deliver lag-free gaming regardless whatever it is that you're playing, as long as the settings are usually in the medium level. So if you pump it up to like the ultra highest settings, then you might experience lag, but that's acceptable considering the price point of the phone. You have to always remember this one sells for just 13,990 pesos. It's not a flagship phone, but it definitely feels like a flagship in hand. It looks like a flagship. And when it comes to specifications, it's actually quite good, but not there yet. Other details worth mentioning, it has 128 gigabytes of internal storage, expandable to 256 gigabytes. It's 4G LTE ready as well as dual SIM. It also has facial recognition, and it packs a 4,000 milliampere battery, which should be enough to get you through the day without having to recharge every now and then, unless, of course, you are doing heavy gaming, which means you will have to plug it in a wall charger or in a power bank in the middle of the day. So should you buy the Huawei Y9S? If you are looking for a mid-range smartphone that delivers great gaming, that delivers amazing photos, but at the same time gives you a flagship look without the notch and a pop-up camera, camera, then this is a smartphone that you might want to consider, especially at a great price point of 13,990 pesos. If you want to pick one up without the hassle of going to the mall, I will put a link down below to the Lazada shop where you can buy this. It will be pinned in the comment section as well as the description box. And with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed our video for today. If you have any other questions about the Huawei Y9S, please let me know in the comment section. I'll do my best to reply to as much as I can. And with that said, peace, God bless, what's up, boom.